Hey YouTube land! In this week's video I'm going to show you how I go from a plain bodied slip cast mug to altering it and giving it a little bit more personality. Okay, so to alter the surface of this mug, I basically cut up some texture slabs that I have made. And so I got some white on white ones, and I'll take them after I make them and I put them in the cut mold to get them bent to the correct shape. And so like if I want this one to go on, I'll just find a place where I like it, and what I'm going to do, and we'll get in a little closer right here in a minute, and I'll trace around this, cut it out, and that's what I'm going to show you, is how do I get all the pieces put together. I like working on the bending wheel because I can turn things and spin it as I'm working. Alright, so I'm going to cut at an angle on the sides, and that kind of will give it a place to rest. And we'll hope, I don't cut too large of an opening here. I always try to go smaller, right? It's always easier to take away clay, but if I take away too much, it's harder to add it back on, right? So we have our opening, and if we did it all correctly, right, we have to just take some off the sides, which is excellent. So I'm going to also cut this at an angle, so I'm trying to get it to fit, we can see that, yeah, fit right into this opening as seamlessly as possible, so then it looks like maybe this cup was damaged or broken and someone mended it together with some other pieces. So that's kind of like the look I'm going for with this work. So I'll just kind of decide like that piece is gonna go there, and then I'll just slowly kind of start to bend it and make sure everything's gonna fit. Some overlap is always good. I do have a little bit of a gap here, but maybe we can fill that with some clay or something later. So, I'm still a little bit too large here. I can just kind of go in with my knife. Right, and this is why I like to kind of just slowly remove materials. Excuse me. Alright, yeah, so I think that's going to fit nicely. And then I just use my casting slip and basically act as a glue. So I know that's all going to fit there. One thing that's helpful, I find, is kind of getting it back into the mold to help. Sometimes I'll put plastic there as well. And now I kind of have a place here for the slip to kind of rest on. And I like it to kind of ooze out so that it looks like it's been glued together. So I add quite a bit on. And then there's no need to score and slip, which I learned from Mitchell Spain, is because you're using the same casting body. It should all kind of just, it's almost like slip casting and then reattaching and recasting it again, right? So get that on. I want to try to keep that roundness that I had. Right, so we don't want to lose the volume of the mug and flatten it out. Give that a nice pinch inside, outside. And then I'll just check it. And I sometimes get a little sloppy, so those I can kind of go back in later to scrape off there if I get some of this blue where I don't want it to go. And got a little bit of cracking there, but that's okay. I can go fix that a little bit later here. And the mug is body is a little too soft still. Need to get a little bit more on the leather hard side. Okay, so that's the first piece. Right, and I'll just carefully take that out. I'm gonna do some blending in there, right? And so we have the first kind of tile in there. And I have a few more that I'm going to add in there. So I got some blue clay as well. And I have a few more texture pieces. So I'm gonna put this on fast mode and let you kind of watch speed through it. Hit that music, Steve. I'll see you at the end of the video. All right, there you have it. That's the finished mug, more or less. There'll be some cleanup and a little bit of extra things to do still, but that's pretty much how I go about altering a mug to make it a little bit more interesting than just a mass-produced slip cast item. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and leave some comments about what you think of my new work that I'm doing here and what direction I'm going in. And make sure to share with all of your friends. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.